I did the password you sent me, Karen.
In your email address on the top.
Yep.
Spell it right?
You said 2 dashes after it.
Yep. I can read it out to you tonight, Linda.
Will you?
Yeah. There's only 4 resolutions.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, we're live, so we're going to go ahead and start the meeting. If I could take a roll call, Kathleen Allen.
Here.
Brian Chetney.
Here.
Tom Chapa.
Here.
Heather Del Conte.
Here.
Brandon Legault.
Here.
Linda Serino.
Here.
Samuel Tripp.
Here.
The 4 resolutions that the board will be voting on tonight have to do with the budget vote. So if I can get the approval of the board, I would like to read the resolutions and I'll describe to you what they are. And then we will take a roll call after all 4 are read. The first one is the seeker resolution. This determines that the purchase of the transportation vehicles is a type 2 action under the New York State Environmental Quality Review Act. Under the seeker statute and the regulations, type 2 actions are deemed to have no potential impact on the environment and no further seeker review is required. Number 2, bond resolution authorizing the purchase and financing of the vehicles. The resolution authorizes the purchase of 2 7-passenger vehicle utility vehicles at a maximum estimated cost of $37,000 each, and 1 full-size wheelchair bus at a maximum estimated cost of $146,000 at a total combined maximum estimated cost not to exceed $220,000. This amount includes the approximately $15,000 cushion for financing and other incidental costs. Number 3, this board resolution is approving the propositions to be submitted to the voters on June 9th, 2020 annual meeting, seeking voter approval on the bond resolution and the new capital reserve fund. Number 4, this is the voter registration day. This day is June 26, 2020, is held at the Board of Elections in Oswego, New York, and it is from 9 to 5 p.m. If I could have a motion for items 1 through 4.
I'll make the
motion.
Linda, second.
Second.
Tom, any questions?
Do we want to take an opportunity just in terms of, because we are public right now and live, explaining this relative to what originally was on, why we're spending this money on these vehicles right now, and what the original thing was, Dean, in terms of how big it was originally, but in light of budget situations, why we're backing down to just this and why we're still putting that out there? You're muted, Dean. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll talk in generality about that first, and Nancy can talk about the actual number of vehicles that were originally proposed. As we've talked about for the last 5 years and probably longer, the district has a practice of doing a cyclical replacement on our vehicles, and we do that by purchasing additional buses each year to replace the more aged vehicles in our fleet, and then we auction those vehicles off. We decided this year to move from, I believe it was 7 vehicles originally. Nancy, is that correct?
It was 11.
11 vehicles originally this year to only 2 vehicles. 2, one being a large SUV for the purpose of our McKinney-Vento students, and the other one is a regular size full passenger diesel vehicle that is wheelchair accessible, that's necessary for students with special needs. So we're going from 11 buses to 2 because of the financial situation.
It would be 3, Dean. There were 2 SUVs.
Okay.
And the wheelchair bus has 101,900 miles on it, and it's needed to cover our wheelchair requirements for the upcoming school year. The 2 SUVs that are needed are for our McKinney Vento runs, and these are do multiple trips per day back and forth to transport our students. Some of them have go up to Pulaski 4 times or APW 4 times a day, and they have excessive mileage on it, and they may not pass inspection, so we really need 2 new SUVs for that purpose.
Thank you. I just thought we should take the opportunity to lay that out.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Any other questions? If I could now call roll call vote, Kathleen Allen,
Yes.
Brian Chetney, Tom,
Sorry.
there
Yes.
you go. Tom Chapa,
Yes.
Heather Del Conte,
Yes.
Brandon Legault,
Yes.
Linda Sereno,
Yes,
Samuel Tripp.
Yes.
Thank you. And resolutions 1 through 4 have been passed 7-0. And before we move to the next item on the agenda, I would like to just review the dates for the upcoming board meetings. I have scheduled a May 18th budget workshop. And then on May 19th, there is a regular board meeting. That night, the budget will have to be adopted. Then on June 1st, we have the budget hearing and a regular meeting on June 2nd. And I would like to ask the board if they would like to consolidate June 1st and June 2nd as one meeting.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Thank you.
But Karen, that means we have to do it June 1st, correct?
Correct. That is the last date given by the state, Governor Cuomo, to hold the budget hearings.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask a question on that? What, I
Sure.
mean, with the phase 1, 2 of opening, is that gonna be a Zoom meeting again, or is that an in-person?
That would be a Zoom meeting, and then after that, we expect some guidance to change, and we're gonna go to regular meetings if we can, and the board wants to,
Okay,
after June 1st.
okay.
Next on the agenda, would the board need to move to executive session?
Yes,
Reason?
personnel.
Could I have a motion?
Move it.
Second?
I'll second.
Would there be a need for a vote after executive session?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? You may move to executive session. Please check out of your meeting and call in.